Hello everyone, and we are back. We have a small problem in that all these trucks are coming here to get to this train station. Pretty much all originate from here. There are 35. And for some reason it increases here. There's nowhere else for him to get on, but it goes from 33 there. Now mind you, there's no other on-ramps. 45, the mystical 45. I don't know where they're coming from. That just kind of materialize out of nothing. And then here, suddenly it's 75. But some of them are from this other route, as some of these trucks are going kind of weird routes. So, we're going to fix this problem by doing some work here. Which means I'll need to work on the railway a little bit. And you are going to be uplifted, and I'm going to dump you out there. Okay. So the work has to be done over here. And this will take some work, too. I'm going to delete all this road. And I'm going to put a one-way street in like this. About that long. On it will be a train station, which will be right there. Off the train station, nope. Those tracks will be right there. I'm going to have these tracks run along the river. Mostly so it doesn't get in the way of this building area here. I'm going to be building stuff there. And the train will connect there. The train will connect up. It will also connect up here. There, so that gets the train connected. Now how are we going to get the highway connected? Well, take a decent... I'm going to use a bigger road like this. I'm going to have it drag down. Like so. Part of this will come off and connect to the highway. Another part will come off and connect there. So people can get on. And then this will continue under that bridge. Like so. This one-way road will come off there. Worry about that one-way road in a moment. And this will come up that way. Where it will connect. That'll connect rather poorly, like that. And then I don't want those guys making a left turn. Ah! Whoa! Not what I wanted to do. Use that. Space already occupied because that bridge is so big. That exit can be up there, which is rather sharp. Then it can connect to there. And this will come off this way and connect there, and then this, and this kind of pointless at the moment, will come off like that and connect there. So they can come from this area, come across this bridge, get off the highway there, and then come down. I don't like how steep that is, how sharp that is. Oh, that will be steep. There we go. And that should take care of, whoops, much of that problem. And this, just curvy road, comes around, and reconnects there. It needs water. And power. There we go. Now it's got water and power. And these guys don't have to drive as far anymore. Hopefully that'll help solve part of the freight problem. We'll see how that goes. The industrial demand is picking up again. Yeah, you can stop emptying now. Manufacturing corporate, you're just a storage yard for containers. There's 75 taxis. Straight line tool. Nah, we'll just leave that area open. Industry, 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 and industry. I'm going to run over here. We're going to grab another taxi cab thing, and I'm going to put it right there. I'll give us 100 taxi cabs roaming the streets of the city. Now we're seeing demand in all three things again. Did we actually run out of residential space? I kind of doubt that we did. I kind of strongly doubt that we've run out of residential space. Start zoning this area for residential. Don't actually think it'll really be needed. Oh, they're actually building in it, so that's good. How big of a road can I pull off that? Can I put a road like this through there? Yes. I'll grab this. It'll be curvy. so. And we'll put high density commercial in. Like that. There we go. What are you complaining about? Not enough educated workers. Okay. Reminds me, this place needs a school. High school is covered. I'll stick a high school right there. And college goes all the way out. We have one university that covers everything. Students. University students, and then students. For some reason there's a giant gap, even though I know this covers everything. Covers all the residential, at least. So why is there a gap? That I'm not really getting. What's your problem? No road access. Okay, fine, I'll move you somewhere. I'll stick you right there. You're still going to complain about no road access. So you're kind of useless, I think. Because you're not going to get road access. Maybe if I put you right there? That gets your road access. Okay. Your jet skis are way up in the air. I'm not quite sure. I'm guessing you're using an elevator system. You must be. The industry is growing. So, let's do this. Something we haven't done yet with this city. Where's a good truck? Or car? Where are you going? Perfect. For a drive through the city. I did start the timer, right? Yes. Maybe I could have started closer to the city, but, oh well. Certainly does look nice, though. Random trivia. Now that we're sitting here watching this, I can discuss random trivia. You know how large a file a 25-minute episode of this game is? It creates a nearly 10 gig file per episode. So for the week, since I record everything at once, with this game alone, it takes nearly 30 gigs of my hard drive space up before I process it down and compress it into something that's actually uploadable to YouTube without getting YouTube yelling at me. Other trivia. Guess how much hard drive space frickin' what is it? Rule the Waves takes. Not even a gig. Magica. Magica was insane. When I did one episode of Magica way back in the day because I thought I could get some friends together, and that didn't really work out. But that game recorded before I processed it took 32 gigs of hard drive space. 32! That was before I had the bigger hard drive. It was before I had the 1.5 terabyte hard drive space I've got with this hard drive. That was completely... I just couldn't do a series of that game. Because that wasn't working at all. I guess that isn't really too much trivia. And there's the Spaghetti Junction. Doesn't look too bad from the road, that's for sure. We just passed Spaghetti Junction, heading over the main bridge. Or one of the bridges. All the traffic that's on the highway. So yeah, people have asked me about Minecraft. Minecraft might come back onto the YouTube channel again at some point, but frankly I have completely burned out on that game, and I don't find it enjoyable whatsoever to play. Kind of unfortunate, I suppose, but it kind of just reached that point where it's no longer fun. Happens. Not much of anything I can do about it. Prison Architect comes out. Final version of Prison Architect is on the 6th of October, so I'll probably be doing a series with that. I don't know whether I'll start off with building a prison or if I'll do the escape thing. I'm kind of leaning towards prison escape because they're putting that feature into the Prison Architect game. And since that's something I haven't done yet, I'll probably do the escape thing. Why is this thing out of focus so much? That's fuzzy. Yeah, they added a bunch of effects in with this. I'm gonna really congratulate them on the fact that these effects, the fuzziness and stuff, do not affect system performance on my computer, at least. I'm still getting the same frame rates I've always gotten, which is really impressive. But when you're in the car, riding around, I'm not sure if these effects, like this fog effect, and that thing going fuzzy, I'm not sure if I like that much. There's an area of artificial fuzziness. Now, is that because they're trying to avoid having people look at their art assets, thinking that maybe it's not that good, but their art assets are perfectly fine? Oh, I can probably just go into the graphics and shut that off and sharpen the game up pretty significantly. Because I know I don't drive around like this unless I'm driving... I don't drive around in a bus looks that bad unless I maybe don't have my glasses on. I'm going to follow you for a moment. Because look at that. That is actually what I see while if I don't have my glasses on, is that fuzziness. That is what the world looks like to me. I don't need to see that with my glasses on. I'm sorry, that kind of makes me a little bit angry. But it's a cool effect. I'll give it that. But I don't really like that. So I'll be taking that out. Actually, let's look at the options. Graphics. Vertical sync. Player correction. None. Depth of field. Depth of field type. It's legacy. Well, I hope if I actually hit apply. Oh, that goes after that. Okay, let's resume, and let's go down into that, and let's do this. That's better. That actually gave me a good number of frames back, actually. Yeah, that looks better. What happens if I just take it off? Disabled. And we jump onto the bus. Whoops. That's not how I jump onto the bus. There we go. We've now jumped onto the bus. And there is none. So that fixes that little fuzziness thing. That looks better to me. Film grain. How about none? Now that fog. That kind of took out the fog. Just kind of exploring the new options. Shadows quality high, shadows distance far, filtering enabled, anti-lashing enabled. Not quite max graphics, level of detail. Let's see how badly this crashes my... Ooh, you can see the difference on the sides there. I've always kind of wondered, because to do that means... With my little experiments I've done with some of my own stuff, to do this means you're actually making different assets at points, like completely different assets. And that cost me no frame rate, it seems. Now we're just doing performance tests. I'm going to grab onto you. Too bad I can't be in this view and in the options menu. What option is that fog? What option is that fog? Hot dog van. There we go. Yeah, that looks better. Without that depth of field, that looks a lot better to me. Because the depth of field wasn't really working that well. Everything that was up close was fuzzy, and the far away things were kind of not. Kind of not fuzzy. Let's see. Escape, options. Happens if I just disable that? Nope, still foggy. Options. Shadow distance is fine. Shadows quality high. Let's see what this does. Temperate. I'm not seeing anything, so we go back out. Boreal. Makes everything a little bit yellower, I guess. Tropical. Sorry, that doesn't really look tropical. At least not with those trees. European. That's supposed to be... Ow, my God! How about no? That is shiny. Whoa! That is... like... painful. Yeah, how about no? How about no? How about we just go back to none? Oh, goody, it's not shiny. It's not like someone just took the bloom paintbrush and covered everything in bloom. And the industry really goes up. Gameplay. English. Edge scrolling. Use day-night cycle. Mouse light intensity during the night. I'm not seeing anything to get rid of that fog-like stuff. Yeah. Log out of your Paradox account. How about no? I don't want to. Auto line color. Yeah. I guess I'm kind of just stuck with what I see as like this slight fog that's in front of everything that wasn't there before. Huh. At least I don't remember it. Of course, for all I know, the viewers could be going, what the frick you talk about? There's no fog. But like, I'm seeing a distinct fog-like effect. I don't see a way to get rid of it. And trains racing around. So how's that working out? That's working really quite well. Is there a traffic light? Oh my God, there's a traffic light. No. No reason for a traffic light there. None whatsoever. Problem solved. How much longer is left on this episode? 2 minutes and 30 seconds after having ridden in a car, chatted about random things, see the city grow, look at traffic, still be a problem. And it's... Are you serious? Are you guys seriously? I gave you this! And you're still driving all the way around. Why? There's no real reason for that. Oi. Come on. How many of these cars there are actually going that way? A good number. There's 47. I'm tempted to put another train depot thing in. I'm not sure if that would be helpful, because I don't want them doing that. They're in the middle lane to avoid, like, these other off-ramps. And then they go to switch lanes, and that's what's backing everything up here, is these guys right there switching lanes. Then he switches lanes and they stop. And they can't just merge. Because God forbid we actually, I don't know, merge. New plan. We're going to fix this right now. I'm going to put this here. Like that. You are no longer right there. And we're going to take this road It's going to come around this way. And connect there. And this is going to come off. And maybe if I use a straight line tool. And it will come off like that. Shush. And we're going to see what happens. It's going to suck to be some of those guys, because now they can't really get there. And I'm not entirely 100% sure what they're going to do, because there's no real way for them to turn around. So it sucks to be you. But now they should come over here and get off there. We shouldn't have this big problem of people swapping lanes like they've been. Except maybe get off there, but that works better. And these guys, instead of having to get on the highway and do that other thing, can just get off right there and put themselves into the train station. And that should work better than it was before. But time will tell. We'll see if it now gets backed up here. It shouldn't. At least I hope it doesn't. We'll have to find out. But that'll be next week, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you all later.